Victor, I know it's the end of a tough series. I'm just wondering if you can put into words what it was like to watch that team celebrate a championship on your home floor, and does that give you and the team maybe motivation, fuel going into whatever's next?
I think that's compared to anything before. This is the biggest lesson of my life, the biggest learning moment. I can't tell exactly what the lesson is, but we're learning from that for sure. I'm learning more than any other time in my life before.
First row, left side.
Victor, you've had quite the journey just over your first 3 years in the league. You know, you went from the lean times to this stage and experiencing this. How do you think all of this is going to sort of shape your mentality moving forward?
It's going to be all of it.
Second row, right side.
Who we are, it's what we're made of, plus our experiences. And this has been a hell of a year in terms of experience. I don't think we could have learned more and gained more experience in one playoff run and in one season, and personally in 18 months. It's been hard and full of lessons.
Victor, I know, again, it's too early to process maybe, but when you are going through this summer, do you think there's anything from these last few games, few months, the whole season that's going to stick with you that you're going to think about the most as you prepare for next year?
Absolutely. What I'm pissed about is that there's probably 100 games before we can be back in finals. So I don't know how to say it in English, but I'm going to have to, hold that inside of me and slow down and wait and execute for 100 games.
Déjà, félicitations pour ta saison et votre saison. Pour revenir un peu sur le match, sur la série en fait, Mitch juste avant disait qu'il considérait que vous n'étiez pas prêt pour gagner un titre et que l'autre équipe l'était. Est-ce que tu es d'accord avec ça et
Évidemment.
Qu'est-ce qui a manqué sur cette série précisément?
Personnellement,
cette série.
Évidemment, on n'était pas prêt. J'étais pas prêt à gagner une bague. C'est évident. Je pense qu'en termes de volonté de bien faire, d'intensité, d'effort, on était à un bon niveau, j'étais à un bon niveau. Mais l'expérience, c'est des erreurs. On manque pas de talent, on manque pas de capacité, on fait trop d'erreurs, je fais trop d'erreurs.
Third row, middle, Jared.
Jared Weiss, The Athletic. Every team you face so far, you guys always found a way to get over the top eventually. What did you learn about how hard it is to win the finals against this Knicks team where they kept coming up with answers? Brunson just could always score no matter what in the end.
I learned one of many things I learned is the margin of error is very, very thin. Our domination stints are absolute. We absolutely dominated for most of the series. But our errors, our mistakes, are punished so hard that we can't have ups and downs like this so much, The ups are okay, the downs, it's the reason we lost.
Left side, Tim.
Tim Reynolds with the AP. Victor, you study the game. You understand the history of it. It took Michael 7 years. It took LeBron 9. It took Jerry West 12 years to be a champion. Not even the greatest ever. It's not immediate. How difficult is that to accept when you pour so much of yourself into this, that there is a process to get to where you want to go?
It's painful, It's painful. But I'm not running away from that. But I'm using that to fuel me. I'm sure all these guys you named, they're not satisfied with being eliminated in earlier rounds or not making the playoffs. And I'm not satisfied with not winning. But as I said, this is the biggest lesson of my life. And as a team, there's no better experience than what we just lived.
En français, après cette finale, sur quoi est-ce que tu souhaites progresser le plus cet été sur le parquet, en dehors du parquet? Quel axe de progression tu identifies pour toi avant la prochaine saison?
Tu travailles encore plus dur, évidemment, pour être encore plus durable. Et surtout garder l'esprit frais. Garder un contrôle sur le jeu tout le temps, en fait. C'est ça qui est marquant chez Jalen Brunson, par exemple. Il y a trop de moments où... Et ça part pas de mauvaises intentions, mais il y a trop de moments où je suis passif, trop de moments où j'ai pas le contrôle sur le jeu que j'aimerais avoir. Et ça nous coûte.
Third row, right side.
Vic, you mentioned the margin for error in this series after the fantastic regular season and the playoff run, and then especially the conference finals and winning that the way you did. Did it surprise you that margin of error caught up to you and that you guys weren't able to capitalize the way you have?
Yeah, for sure. And it surprised me that every game has the same scenario. Every 5 games in the series had the same scenario. And how relentless we were in our mistakes and they were in punishing them.
Gerardo Lopez, Cultura Sports.
No. Thank you, Victor.
All right. Appreciate y'all.